when mixing a record and mastering a record, I generally like to see how it makes me feel. You kind of like paint a track in the universe. You kind of visualize what the music sounds like. It means a lot more when it actually makes you feel a certain way. I'll give you an example. It was at a remix hotel seminar. This cat was demonstrating on how to, do some mixes and mastering. I think it was a master segment. It's me and a friend sitting around, sitting there. It's a room full of people. This dude was like talking about how, you look at meters on the computer. And, nice big elaborate board and whatnot. Look at these meters on the board. And if certain ranges exceeded the clipping range on the meters, then you know to turn a knob to adjust this particular range. And he was just like, really into what he was doing, looking at the knobs and looking at the meters and adjusting this music. It sounded all right. But, me and my friend, we're engineers and whatnot, and we kind of at each other's like. And so at one point I asked the dude, I was like, yo, but how does he was like, really convinced that this track was like, he's like, yeah, you do all of this stuff and you get the optimal mix. I was like, yo, but how does it make you feel? The class kind of like laughed at it. Well, the class, the room, they just laughed at it. But I was like, no, seriously, how does it make you feel? Like, does a track feel good to you? And at that point he realized, all right, I come from a cut of cloth that learned how to use outboard equipment, just didn't learn automatically on the machine or on the computers. I say that to say a lot of how I do my mixes and my mastering, I still do it the conventional way. And a lot of people like to say it's analog or what have you, but there's a certain quality to mixing music and mastering music based off of just what you hear. Again, it's how it makes you feel. If you feel good, it's like an artist. When you're recording a song, you record the vocals, you got the music going, and, something about it just doesn't feel right. And a lot of people say that. At the end of the day, when it feels right to you, when you know it feels good, when you feel in your heart like, yes, this is my best foot forward. Not what you just see on meters and all of that shit, but what makes you feel good. That's how I go into Behind the Boardz.